This article about about the coach.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure to give credit where credit is due. So,
if it's positive, I say yes.
well, it has a happy conclusion, that's for sure. So, we're going to try something in class for the next several months, just like we tried our figure 8 with the leg laterals, right? A little bit of an experiment. We're going to do a little bit of an experiment here in class that is going to benefit all of us. And I have the proof. I have the evidence. There was a former defensive coordinator, Mickey Andrews, who coached at Florida State, had a phenomenal career. Well, he was carrying his granddaughter and he fell. And he ended up breaking his femur, his right femur, busted up his elbow pretty good where he needed stitches and medical attention, but he was okay other than that, and the granddaughter was okay. Well, I got curious and I saw this research come across my desk a couple of months ago, so then I started digging into it. What happened was he lost his footing, he slipped or he tripped. In research, we call that a perturbation, a disruption in the step, a slip or a toe stump or a trip or something like that. Well, there's actually research done on the type of training one would do that would help them recover from a slip or a trip. Now, as things have increased, technology has increased and improved, there's all kinds of ways to test things. And so we know that falls are the leading cause of injury and mortality, not only in the United States for those 65 and older, but globally as well. What this group did, these researchers, they went out and studied different research articles and put together a conclusion. What they were looking at is strength training as compared to perturbation stepping training. Which one is better, or are they better together? Are they better independent, right? And so what would that type of training look like? Stepping, right? Or I'm going to fall. No, I'm not. You push yourself back. We're going to do that today in class, and I'll give you the cues. We'll go through it, and I'll make sure we're safe and that we do it correctly. But that's the type of training that these researchers were comparing. And what they found is with that perturbation stepping training, you try it. You try saying that word. All right? Reported a 31% reduction in recovery steps. In other words, you ever seen someone go to fall and they fall, they're going, and it looks like they're in slow motion? Well, according to this training, it helped them with the result of 31% reduction in recovery steps. So they were recovering faster without all those steps. That, in combined with strength training and perturbation training, yielded about a threefold increase in stable single leg lateral steps. In other words, when you turn, have you ever lost your balance when you've turned? Yes. Right? That single leg lateral step, that'll help you recover. All right? It's about a threefold increase in your ability to do that. At the end of the day, when you combine this strength training and this perturbation stepping training, you do it for 12 months, according to these researchers, it provides a 56 to 74% fall rate reduction over that 12 months. Now, there was something very interesting that they discovered. Not only were they researching these different articles that looked into and researched these different type of training systems and different types of strength training systems, they also concluded that there was a lack of research done in posture and how posture plays a role in our fall risks. Poor posture, guys, it changes your center of gravity, increasing your risk for a fall. Most of us, the older we get, the more we sit. That's why we spend so much time increasing the flexibility in the anterior chain and strengthening the posterior chain, the back, so that our posture is where it's supposed to be. What they found is that lack of research, there's a hole there. But lucky for you, in Balance University, we address those postural issues. The one hole that I can see according to this particular research, and remember guys, you can find all my research online at mybalanceuniversity.com. Scroll down to the references and sources, click there, you'll find it. But what we're going to do is we're going to include some of this stepping training for the next several months, and we're going to see how this impacts our daily lives. Now it'll be up to you. A lot of it'll be anecdotal, but I'll take that because we know we have the research to back it up, but I want to see it in you guys, all right? My number one goal here is to keep you strong, mobile, and independent for the rest of your life. So with that being said, let's stand, let's go behind those chairs, let's take some assessments here.